Hello, good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing well. I was going to work on the game jam a bit, and oh my goodness, I thought my headset broke for a second. Yeah, let's go work on game jam. Last night I basically implemented do game, and by implement I mean I made a call to it because a few nights ago I did data stuff, and I just put all the rules in. Here, this execute thing. All the rules are here, right? Get next active card. Get active card, calculate the score, you know, all that other stuff. I just put it all in. And then I made the call to it right here last night. I was like, maybe it'll work. And it did. It worked first time. So that's great. Which means that the game is playable, but there's no visuals. So if you want to use text, you can, you know. So yeah, you can see you can select cards. You can play the cards. This is another round. There's no animation or anything. You don't even know what they played. And then there's a replay button, which it does the full loop. So we've got, you know, it does work. You can play. It's not very fun. What is this dog doing? What do you want? Stop looking for food. Stop it. He already like pulled off like a box from the counter that was empty. Looking for food. Like, so yeah, we're gonna do some animation stuff. I do have my own like little animation library, but GameMaker added sequences a while ago, and I tried and I thought about maybe using them for Gatela, but like, I'd have to do a big rework, and it wasn't really worth it. So, I figured we'd take a look at it again now. I got some text tutorials up on how to use it, and just see, you know. So, one thing that, one thing, like I have game makers, let me, I have game makers like actual, like, sequences tutorial here. And they make some like enable and disabled stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna steal at least the start animation and check animation stuff. I'm gonna put it over here. So similar to the clickable, we have like a setup, right? So we're gonna do the same thing. And we'll create a active, let me see. I guess they call it like active animation, right? I don't know if we need sequence layer. Then they have active sequence. Right? Then you have the start animation, check animation. Okay. Sequence. How they use variables is interesting, because you always underscore for private usually, so it's interesting that in this tutorial they use like sequence like underscores like it was passed in. Anyways, they set active animation to the sequence. They create a sequence layer. Okay. Layer create depth. Active sequence. Is layer sequence create a layer ID is the sequence layer. Okay. The X and Y of our object, and then the sequence itself. Okay, and then it passes in like X scale and stuff, but I don't know if we need that for now. To do pass in X, Y scale values. Okay. And it calls to disable. What we'll probably do is disable is equal to a function that does nothing for now, and enable does nothing. Because technically all that is a Boolean check, but if I put this on the card, what it has to disable is different than if I put it on a button or something. So, and then what do we have here? Check animation. Okay. Can't we just do sequence exists? What does this give me? Shouldn't I just do active sequence? Why do we need active animation stored at all? So yeah, if it exists, if it doesn't exist, we will return. Okay. If is finished, this is the active sequence. Okay, so if it is not finished, we return. So what it wants us to do is, oh yeah, layer sequence destroy sequence. We sequence layer, and then we set these back to no one. Okay. So I think that's most of what they're doing here. Where's my card? Clickable setup, animated setup. So what we'll do is enable equal to Hi Kipa, how are you doing? That should do it. Okay. We're gonna create a group for sequences, and then we'll create a sequence. Let's say sequence card show. Okay. So apparently, if you put an object it creates an instance of the object. You're alive, that's one thing. I've been alright. I did a big clean. Well, okay, I didn't really do a big clean. I vacuumed for the first time in a couple of weeks. And God, Charlie's fur is like everywhere. So I had like a big allergy this morning just because I was like vacuuming up everything. Like you think it's fine, and then you like look under the bed and it's just like fur. I don't even know how it gets all down there. Maybe I should like vacuum him. I should do the equivalent of vacuuming the dog. I'll give him a bath and then blow dry him out. I have a blow dryer now. Yeah, Holly doesn't do that as much. But yeah, they were like, whew. Lint roller. I think the lint roller will not be enough. I will brush him when I bathe him. I will brush him. Okay, sprite card back. Can I rename this? Back. Okay. And then I'm gonna rename this to front. Actually, let me import one of the pre-made cards. Yeah. And when we do our animating, we'll use the front card. So I think I can pass in. Yeah. Position, rotation, image index, speed, scale, origin, color, multiply. Oh my, there's a lot of options here. Okay. And it's set to 60 frames per second. Maybe if they wear a costume, it can cover them for a bit, but I don't know how comfy that can be. Holly wears a sweater 24/7. She likes it. But that's because of her like allergy, skin conditions stuff. Like if she wasn't wearing it, she would have the urge to scratch constantly. I've seen it. I've taken her out of the sweater and left her alone for like 10 minutes. And within 10 minutes, she starts scratching, right? And like she can still scratch with the sweater on, but like she can't like hurt herself, right? But with it off, she starts scratching, and then she just keeps like, she doesn't stop. Yeah, so she's like on 2 different allergy medications, and she gets a special shampoo bath every week. And I don't know, like I even like scratch for her, but she just like she has no like chill, right? Like she doesn't stop, so she has the sweater. But all of her fur's grown back. That's very happy, yada yada. So we're all good. Okay. So position. Rotation. I see. Okay, wait. Delete track. Wait. Scale. So what I want to do is back will also have a scale. So to make it flip, right? Let's say in. I feel like 1 second's too long, but we'll put it to half a second. I think it really does have to be smaller than that, but whatever. Like that for now. So the back will be at 100 here. Okay, and then I think what we want is halfway through, so at 15 frames. Maybe I'll keep that visible. Or actually, no, we want it to be all the way on one side like this, right? And then for the front one, from the start, okay. Add key in place. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, okay. And then here, we take it. I think it does like a... Oh, this one wasn't set up to be 100. God damn. So I think like that. Looks so funny. It doesn't help that it's slow, but that's okay for now. Okay, so here we want to move the Y position up. Actually, wait, why is it? Okay. And then, when we're here, this position, let's move it up. I think like 8 pixels maybe? Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, and then we just make it faster. Do they have a retime? Maybe not. Let's see. We can move all these over, right? Oh. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. New clip mask? Track? No, I want to retime these. Oh. Let me just do a quick Google search. Is there a retime? Retime keyframes. If they don't have a retime, that'd be odd. I don't need to know. I can't. Why? Can I not just like change track? I don't want to do that. Toggle lock. I want to move these. Okay. Like I don't want to move this. I want to move these. Oh goodness. I can't just... Okay. Alright, we're gonna move this to 7. Hi Jerky, how are you doing? And then we'll move these to 14. Let's see how 14 feels. I don't want it to loop. Play once for me. Okay. Okay, yeah, I found the weirdness. Zero, 2, 0, 2, 0. So if we do I fixed you. There we go. I need to put... that might be fine. For speed, 14 frames is pretty good. So I'm gonna change this to flip. Okay. What we're gonna do is when we show a card, what I'm gonna do is what is it? Play animation? Or no, it's start animation. Yeah. And we're gonna call it sequence card. What is it? Card flip? Active sequence would be... So it says like passing in the XY values. I want to see if I can pass in the generated sprite. Right, like can you do like get sequence, get length, get instance. Oh, so some people are saying it's easier to use so you have to when you animate it, right? I can have an object card here, right? I can modify the card, but I can't really change the sprite index for some reason. People were saying, oh, image index. Oh, but that's not a sprite index. To make a dummy object and then like swap it out when you create it. Huh. Okay, wait. Let's just start the animation. We'll do a flip when we show. And when we click on it, we'll do a flip for now. Do I not use ChatGPT for help with my coding? Absolutely not. Why is it all the way over there? Is it? Why would I need ChatGPT? This is a no AI zone. Ugh. Is it because the sequence flip is located like just wondering? Wow, it's useless. Why would I use something useless? I mean, let's disregard coder friends that it really helps them. Nonsense. Ugh, nonsense. When you get, okay, so like, let's disregard the ethical concerns, the environmental concerns, the monetary concerns, the political concerns, the social corruption concerns. We'll just disregard all that and talk about usability. ChatGPT makes up shit. You can, like, that's why 2 + 2 equals, you asked it 2 + 2 and it couldn't do math. Like, Google's more useful than that. Like, it just makes shit up, man. If it didn't steal all the information that it has, then it can't come up with anything. And it's not even thinking, and it's not even doing anything, and it's useless. And you get to a certain point where you can't even Google your questions. They don't exist, right? Doesn't it farm Stack Overflow? What part of steal did I not make clear on that? What part of steal did I not make clear on that? It steals stuff from GitHub repos and all sorts of stuff. If it's public, it just takes it, you know? But a lot of code has licenses attached to it. But it, like, that's not creative liberties. That's called stealing. They can be sued for that. If you violate the license agreement, you can be sued for that. That's why there's all those lawsuits, right? But fundamentally, you reach a certain point in your career, whether that's a hobby career or professional, and you can't Google the shit that you need to look up, right? And so if this whole time you've been, I'm going to call it cheating, if you've been cheating the whole time, right? You get to the point where you want to do something, right? Whether it's like you want to work on like an Arduino thing and you want to do a cool thing, but there's no guides for it, or you want to, you have to for work. There's this weird bug where every time you change a line of code, it crashes in a different place. Wow, that was fun. You can't Google that. You can't even Google it, right? So if you haven't had the experience building up to understand code and how it works and things like that, you can't do anything, right? It's like this, it's a big, you know, been cheating the whole time. As soon as someone calls you out on your shit, you crumble, right? It's that sort of thing. So, you have to consider that too. And I know people have said, oh, I use it for learning. It's really good for learning, right? There are guides upon guides upon guides online about basic tech things. There's YouTube videos about basic tech things. You don't need to use ChatGPT to learn how to do things. People will say, it really helped. It really explained it for me. Just go Google a guide. Go watch a YouTube video. Go to a forum and just ask a question. There's Discords for it. Like, you don't need to, like, there's no need for it, right? There's all these other alternatives that don't, you know, the spoon feeding on demand though, but it already exists. The guide already exists. You type it in on Google and you're like, I want to know how to build a React app. There's like a million different tutorials for it. You just pick one, right? Like that, you don't even need that. I want a recipe that I can use for pork tenderloin. You type in pork tenderloin recipes and you get like a million of them. Like you don't need ChatGPT for it. A lot of people think it's just Google. It's not Google, you know? There's like this, the slimmest of use cases for generative AI, and it's not what the average person uses it for. Generative AI is really, really good for pattern recognition. I think they're using it for detecting cancer, right? That's a case where generative AI is really good, but the average person doesn't need to detect cancer. Doctors need that, right? So like, it's like 99.9% of the time, no AI, you know? You can use an algorithm for that. You don't need generative AI. Tutorials are too long now. Not all of them. Text tutorials are great. You control F for what you're looking for and then you're good. It's just, is it the show that's the problem? A second. Okay, so why is it instantiating it there? Okay, there's nothing. Check animation. That might be the issue. I might be calling show before it pops up and then it just sits there. But yeah, like when you start writing, when you start doing architecture stuff, like you can't just copy paste everywhere. Like if someone asks you to explain your code and you can't do it, like okay, why? I'm gonna add a cleanup. When it generates the cards, it could be doing. For experienced coders to understand it? Go back. You're missing a, what's the first half of that? What is going on here? Okay, clearly an animation played. Generate the card, create the card, show the card, start the animation, card flip. Okay. I see. It's these. I think. Or these. But what about just automating simple but tedious stuff as a time saver? Well, then you just write a Ruby script. Like, you just write a Ruby script. You don't need ChatGPT for that. Write a Python script or something. It goes your mouse around for you. Okay. So show is being called when the card gets created, but the position of it's not working out. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. I'll call for card flip 2 for now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is when we create this, sequence instance override the object. The sequence instance is this. No, it's not. Layer sequence get instance. Okay. And then you say instance with this is the object ID. Oh, okay. And then I say self. So this instead I'm going to swap it with. Oops, okay. So we're going to replace ourselves with it. And then what I'm going to do is card flip 2. And then card flip 2. I'm just going to get rid of the back and the front here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna say halfway through, we're gonna make the position go up like 16. And then here it is 0. And then here we reset it to 0. And then we'll see if it actually works. Okay, so all the cards got pushed over there. So we've overridden it, okay, but the position's wrong because we need to set the that is so strange though, the XY. You know, the interesting thing is that, like, the example It says that if you set this, the sequence will be where your layer is. But it's not. I wonder why it doesn't... Because according to the tutorial... How old is this tutorial? Wait. 2021. Shit. I wonder if it's because the position's being modified. Wait, let me get rid of this. No. It should come in here once show is done though. It's not, huh? That's strange. So it says that the sequence never exists. What? I wonder if it's yes. Okay. It's not finished. Does it ever finish? It doesn't ever finish? Maybe I should let them know their guide is out of date. Yes, it says, with this function, you supply the sequence element ID as returned by layer sequence create. Layer element functions, and it will check if the sequence is finished playing or not. Oh, okay, finally hit it. Okay. So it does delete things now. Okay, cool. The problem is that it's moving it. Player sequence set. Can I set a position? Get X, get Y. So let's see if this will fix it. That's strange. Why is that not? No. Layer sequence create, okay. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, no. I figured it out. Okay, so at the time we call this, it's set to 0, 0. 0, yeah. God damn. What's going on? So that doesn't work. So we have to, when we call show, we call show when we create it, the card. And I think what we do is we create the card. Yep. And then we add the zone to the card, add the card to the zone. Okay. Show the card. Okay. So let's get our animation back. We basically take the card. Is it 7 frames? Position and rotation? Yep. Here I'm going to record a new key. Delete this. Okay, yeah, we'll record a new key here. Rotation is, or it's not rotation, it's scale. Oh God. Okay. There's our card. There's the position and scale. At here, I think we're gonna do a moment. Add moment. At go to function. Hi Moths, how are you doing? Auto-generate. Oh, I see. Is this like a global function? What's the difference between a moment and a broadcast message? Let's see. Okay, so the string will be broadcast out to all instances that listen for it. Okay. So you can get the event message. Okay, so one is like a broadcast to everyone, and the other one is a script you call. But I want to modify the sprite. Okay, well, let's just see. Okay, so all right, I was gonna make it so it would toggle it. It'd play every time I clicked on it. Oops. 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 Well, that kind of worked. Okay, so if I use a broadcast. Okay. So if I use a broadcast, there's an element ID thing. However, I could also, if we call with the moment, is it in the scope of the, is it in the scope of the sequence? Because if it's in the, that's not it. Add a new one for me. What scope are we in? What was that was called? Oh wait, maybe I should do asset get name. What is it? Sequence get name. Okay, what are we? It's a sequence instance. Okay. It crashed, but it told me what it is. Okay, variable sequence instance dot object. Okay. So we have a sequence instance, which means that I can get my card from that. Where is it? I have too many windows. Right here. I think you'll... So. You can't type much because cat. Oh, I see. It's a button? That seems wrong. Yeah, so we got it playable. I'm trying to make like animations and stuff, but I wanted to use the sequence. Okay, so we already have the instance. Can we do sequence instance. See. What are we? Okay, temp. Temp is equal to -1. Okay, so self is a struct. Okay. It has active tracks. What if I do sequence? Playable this early on. Is it early? I don't know. Okay. So temp has a value now. What is temp? 3. Object card. Okay, cool. Now we got the objects. We got the objects, so we're going to change the sprite index. Realistically, we only have one, but card toggle visibility. Okay. And then we go to card. And we go back here. Pretty straightforward. Shown is equal to, so with our card, yeah, there's just no visuals, so that's what we're doing. I figured show and hide would be the easiest thing to like figure out for like visuals with the sequence stuff, and then we can upgrade to fancier stuff. I'm thinking of maybe doing a longer stream tomorrow, or like multiple streams throughout the day, because this is the part of the game dev where I'm done. It works. I know it works. The data is all right. But it's the slog. Good. Is gonna toggle it, right? Nope, do a flip. if so we don't need to animate it if it's already shown. So if shown, not shown, then we flip. Just do one liner for that. For me, the slug is coding game logic. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe you shouldn't eat random shit outside, dog. I was surprised because I coded all the logic without doing any running or anything. I just like sat down and I was like, I'll just write the rules. And then last night I put in the do game call after you finish, when you click the play button, and it just worked. And I was like, well then. And then I fixed all those weird crashing bugs I was running into. Okay, so we flip it and then it toggles it. Okay. And this will call that function that's down here, which we will fix. Card, toggle visibility. This is our objects of line. Okay. And if we go here, we'll set this to flip. Why is it? Is this object indexes, maybe? What are you giving me? That's annoying. Can I not get the individual instance? So there's active tracks. Instance ID. I wonder if I should do... This would just be, I think it's just called active tracks. Okay. That's what they have it called? Let's see what we got here. Our instance ID. We'll step into. Ah, there we go. Undocumented features. Beautiful. It's interesting that... Oh, that's why. Maybe. No, it's still fine. Okay. Well, that works. So let's move stuff around. So this, we're gonna move up into card. We're gonna call it card animate flip. And then over here, we're gonna rename this. So that should be fine. We can use that for everything. We can get rid of that. I can rename this. We can set this back. So, delete this. Great, okay. Obviously we have to do something about the cards showing, but... And like, they're not centered. And I think that's because... do that because we can do this now. Should work. If we're not animating, then we can we make sure that shown is set to false, and then we toggle it, the data. Same thing here. Or wait. I think We create the card. Oh, well, let's handle everything one by one. Do we want to animate the click? You may want to... Okay. Okay, so what we really want to do is draw. Okay. And we're going to take our card. Okay. And I think we'll do position. We'll do 60 frames per second. So like, this is the thing I'm not sure of. I can probably dynamically change the ending keyframe. Like the ending position, that's the thing. But let's say we start 200, and at the end we want to be at 0. Okay, that's fine. So when we click draw, where, or discard, I guess. Where do you go? Game is select try discard, okay. Try discard, okay. So when we deal, doing the animation stuff is always the slog, because for me it's like, now I have to change everything. I don't want to change my data stuff, but deal, we create the card, okay. And we add it to the zone. So when we add it to the zone, we're setting its final position. Let me set this to false for now. Because our problem is going to be here. So if it exists, we can't play the animation. Because one's already going. Now, I think there's a way with sequences to like add multiple sequences to a sequence. So like I can have it like draw the card and then flip it over. Like, I think that's possible, but we're just gonna mess with this. This for now. So when we add it to the zone, what happens if we do start animation? Card, what is it? Draw. What happens? Okay. So the final position is the one that we set, that's the 0. And so that's the offset. Okay. Can I see that but without a free keyframe? Do A, wait for animation to finish, then do B in Game Maker. So here, I'll give you the guide that I'm looking at. It's a little old. I've already found a couple things that don't really mesh well, but here. This is like so because sequences weren't out when I started on Gatela, I made my own animation library for this. But it's pretty limited to, like, you move to a position. So I had to code objects that would like move. So like one would move, one would resize, one would, so there was an object for each sort of thing. And then I would tell it like its start and end. And then there were some hooks for adding things like whatever. And then I had like a parallel animation and a sequential animation manager. So like move, then do this, then do that. But I want to try sequences because it's different and I have time for it. A tweening util, yeah, pretty much. And there's like this easing here. These are these public easing functions. So I yeeted them into here, and that's what I use for Gatela for everything. But I want to try sequences for this project because it does give more everything, but you know. But anyways, if you look at the example, it talks at the bottom about like putting multiple animations together. And then you would wait like frames or whatever to do stuff. People are using it for cutscenes, but like I have to do weird shit for cutscenes, so it's not really. Okay, so this is relative. So if I take this X and I make it, no, it wouldn't be that easy. It wouldn't let me do math, would it? How big is the room? Okay. Let's do 400. So if it'll start off screen. Okay. And then we'll have it come in at 0. Okay. Right, 0, 0 is our final position. What if we start this up at -16? It comes in at an arc, kind of. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so I think I can. Curve mode. Okay, this is new. The X. No, what? This is a keyframe convert to curve. Okay. Let me. Huh. Can I Bezier that? Oh. Wait. Using? Missy? No, I hardly know her. I books now. Yeah. Using? We got height. Okay. Oh, I see. They got handles. The editor view and the code. I don't know how I feel about the moment stuff, but. Can you not? We got curves, yes. Oh, smooth. Ah, Bezier. Thank you. Okay. trying to find where my. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Realistically, I wanted something like that. Okay. And then, we got, ooh, we have it slide in. And then, can I do oh, it automatically applies. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Back is a fave. Expo is also a fave. make flip whoosh sounds. I'm hoping on it. Audio is the least of my concerns right now. Yeah, back is a fun one. Just a standard ease. Do we want to keep that? My only concern is that sort of oh, we'll do fast to slow. We'll do this for now. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Can I see the, can I retime all this, please? Gonna make it like, I think 30 seconds might even be too long. So, okay, question. If I change this to 30, does it adjust? No. I want to... Like, it's stopping way earlier. It's strange. Okay. So maybe we'll convert back to keys. Let's move this to 10 and let's move this to 20. Or actually, let's just try 30. Maybe 20 actually would be better. Yeah, okay. And then we'll switch that back to curves. Over to curve. Let's set it to busy. Back is a fave. That's too much. Do we like that? We could just go for circular. Right, comes in on a circle. Okay. We'll fiddle it with it more later. So let's make a... So when we draw the cards, they're all coming in, right? But we could do like a... I need to rename this. Move. Yeah, we'll just call it move. Move in, maybe? And then let's try moving in and then flipping. I'm surprised it's not set to its like actual length. Frames, yeah. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if the moments and stuff get copied over too. Not really. Also, it like... I think it ended prematurely. Huh. Nothing's visible. I guess you'd have to add it then. Isn't that strange? That it doesn't just like carry over. Yeah, okay. Card anime flip. What's going on here? Can we not do it with this? Maybe we can't. I'm doing active tracks. It's -1. Hi Shrimpy, how you doing? Okay, so I don't think stacking it like this will work out, just because like the moments and stuff don't get copied over for some reason. Even though that is like cool, but like it's not. So I'm okay with ads. It should be just in time for ads. Yeah, okay. So when we add a card to the zone, the thing is I want to stagger them, right? And when I'm adding a card, I don't know how many there are gonna be. So if we... The easiest thing would be to use an alarm. Right, the easiest thing would be an alarm. Flip mask. Maybe I shouldn't mess with that. Let me see. See, the easiest thing we could do is the zone. When we add it to here, we add the card to like an array of like cards to animate. And so for example, cards to animate. Okay. Alarm 0. There we go. So whenever this is called, right? If array length of cards to animate is 0, we just return. Card is equal to cards to animate of 0, right? We get the first one. We say card dot start animation. So, and then we say, if alarm 0 is less than 0, seconds, right? At what time? Time, seconds, 2 frames. How many was that? Do we want? Maybe half a second. We'll make it long. And we do cards to array delete. Let me push. Hard to move in. Okay. It's through here. Why? Move in. We've got an instance of card, yeah. Okay. The instance doesn't exist? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know why that is. So while array length of is greater than 0, I know why that is. Okay. It's not fast, but that's okay. We're gonna speed that up. pause. Not pause, it's gap. Cool. So when we add the card to the zone, let's set it to be false. Okay. And when the card is done moving in, we're gonna want to do so by default, no. Okay. So when we create the card, it shows it moves in and it's not flipping it over. Why? So we should start the animation. Oh, that's why. Okay, we can't change the animation. Okay, I put that in just so that we wouldn't do it, but then the other one won't be deleted, right? No, I think the safety still needs to exist, but... The other thing would be like to have an array. I wish there was like an on destroy. Oh, I could add it. I could add it. And then we can set and then we just reset it to nothing so it doesn't pollute. Like that. See, I don't know if I want it to show every time. So I think what I could do is remove this. Okay, and then so when we start in the move-in animation, you can tell it to do And instead of cards that animate, this could be a struct, right? Do I need it? You wouldn't really hide. You wouldn't have it come in and then hide it after. There's either showing it or not. So, yeah, and we could do like card and show. Oops. This would be dot card and then okay, and then oops. Cool. Zone add card. I don't think there's really a oh no, there is. Okay. This is we're getting into now everything is not good code. Manager, game manager. Yep. Manager dot player. I mean, it works. Right? Okay, so if we play 5 cards, yeah, then it moves them all in again. Because we're in a new round. Yep. We don't have any animation for between round, like the selection stuff. It seems to be working fine. The fact that you can select these is not good. And that's because of this enable disable here. So let me get rid of that. So they're still disabled now. We can't click on them, but we can still click on these, which is good. Now we can't rearrange cards yet, but I'll figure that out later. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Like basic animation. I'm just looking at the time. I have to make dinner. The dogs are both because they want food. They're like passed out on the ground, like on their sides, and I just have like the dogs like they're like in a. The moment I get up from this chair, they will wake up situation. They're just waiting for me to stand up. Okay. So I think what I have to do next is we have to do the battle part, I think. Right, because like right now, like what happened? I don't know. I clicked some things and you know. Just for example, like I have to animate. I think I have to animate the discard as well, right? Like we probably want to like actually remove them, not just like okay. Here. See, so like this is what the screen looks like as soon as you hit play, like if it wasn't immediately finishing the execution. So we have to like for example, one thing I want to do is have the opponent cards flip over one by one as the active card gets updated, because that way you don't know what's coming, and then at the very end flip them all over. Now, my only concern about the sequence thing is that, like, I can't have two objects in the same sequence, apparently. Like, if I do, and then I want to replace it with each one, it's not going to work. I think I'd have to... maybe have an attack and a one sequence for each card, top or bottom, and just trigger them at the same time. That way I don't have to worry about I'll just make like one sequence and then delete the other track for the other object, probably. That'll probably work. Yeah. Where's my to-do list? So we have to do animations. We gotta do a discard animation. Battle animation, right? What else we got? Oh, select to play, right? Instead of just having it pop, we want to select to play state animation, right? That one I might do linear. I'm not sure. I might do normal easing for that without the sequences because it might be easier. Then I have to do the modifier card. Like the modifier cards haven't been added at all yet. And then we have to do the button. Button UI in out animations. So basically those are the these ones. You know we have play and discard, right? When we hit play and we move to this state, they should like slide out, and then when we start the round and they come back, they should like slide in from the bottom. And I'm missing, you know, like the whole UI off to the side. Right? Like there's supposed to be a UI over here. I'm gonna have to resize the screen. I'm still not sure what to do for the background. We just have liminal space. I was thinking of just making a, so I have this texture I made. Where is it? I made it for OJam ages ago, back when we still had that. Assets. Where's my... wood panel? Why did I not export this? Okay, well. Let me close this and then... Yeah. So I have this wood panel that I made, I don't know, over 5 years ago. I could just recolor it to match the, sheet, and then we can tile it for a background, like they're playing on a bar table or something. That could be an option. I'm not sure. It might be too busy too. Never know, right? But I mean, I guess liminal space is okay, just to get something going. Oh, and then I have to wait. Tutorial. Okay. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow with this, I think. Because I wanna try to get most of it done, because even though like we have until when? We have just under a week, right? 5 days. January 31st at 9 AM, yeah. So, is that 5 days, 6? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I want to get most of it done tomorrow because I want to do like music and fixing the game design document the other days of the week. So, okay. I think this is a good spot. Dogs are hungry. So I'm gonna be streaming Batman in like 4 hours. So I'll see you guys then. Yay. Game. It's getting there. Technically you can play it, but nothing you can't. I should probably fix that before I end the stream because I'm gonna forget. Well, it's fixed. Okay. Alright. Is anyone streaming? There should be people streaming. I see people stream at this time all the time. No one's streaming? Is anyone else doing PirateJam? Nice animation, thank you. Learning this new animation sequence maybe was the bad idea for this jam, but whatever. Alright, this person's making a VNN debug tool. So we'll give them a raid. Unless they're ending. It might be ending. It looks like they're ending. They have nothing on screen. Oh no. Hey, wait. YOLO. Yeah. See you guys after dinner.